What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing another Manchester City transfer update with lots to talk about. So before I do crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, then please do subscribe to my channel, press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on. I'm going to be doing daily Manchester City transfer updates running from June throughout all of the summer transfer window for Manchester City. It's going to be a busy one, so if you want to stay up to date first and fast on YouTube every single day with all the latest Manchester City transfer news, make sure that you have subscribed to my channel. Social media links are in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. Email also in the description too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries. TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Leave a thumbs up, 300 likes is the aim. Most importantly, do let me know your thoughts as well in the comments below, as I'm always interested in what you do have to say with regards to these transfers. Finally, this video is sponsored and brought to you by KitBag. You can go and check them out. The links and details there in the description. They've got some great offers on with the latest Manchester City shirts and jerseys and stuff, so do go and check them out with some really good deals. And remember, in a couple of months' time, City will be releasing their new kits for the 2023-2024 season. KitBag are going to have plenty of good deals with lots of availability on there, so do go and check them out. The link is in the description. So let's crack on with this video. We're going to start off with some contract news, and we've got the latest on Erling Haaland. Now, Graeme Bailey says that Haaland, he's next on the list for Manchester City. They want to put on a new contract at the club. He's already one of the highest paid players at Manchester City, and I imagine a new deal would probably make him the highest paid player at the club. It's believed at this moment in time that there is no release clause, which is interesting and contradicts plenty of information that say from next summer that Erling Haaland's going to have a release clause available in his contract, and it's believed. Some say it's true, some say it isn't. So it'd be interesting if City do get Haaland onto a new contract as to whether they would include a release clause or not. That would be very interesting, so certainly one to keep an eye out on for. And yes, I am aware of Erling Haaland picking up a little groin injury whilst on international duty with Norway. I would say with my official addressing of this is that nothing to worry about. It's a groin injury. He's going to have a couple of weeks there to recover, and hopefully when he returns back to Manchester City later next week, he'll be fully over that and good to go. Reminds me a lot of Phil Foden's little niggling injury that he had, and I imagine that should push come to shove for Manchester City, they'll want to include Erling Haaland, even if that means getting 60-70 minutes out of him in that big game against Liverpool rather than getting nothing out of him. So we'll see. I'm not that concerned. Now, moving on to the out, we've got the latest on Ilkay Gundogan now. Lou Martin, a source at Barcelona on Twitter, says that Gundogan is apparently very excited by the prospect of playing for Barcelona, and Barcelona are excited at the thought of signing him. It is thought, according to Lou Martin, that Manchester City are not expecting Gundogan to sign a new contract, which means his contract will expire this summer and he'll leave Manchester City on June 30th of this year, which will be a very sad day because he's a fantastic football player and a brilliant squad player to have around the team. And I've been mentioning for weeks and weeks now, the longer the situation goes on, to me, the more likely it is that Gundogan will leave Manchester City. And considering we're not hearing any reports of Gundogan in talks or close to signing a contract, is telling me with every passing day that he will more than likely leave Manchester City in the summer, which, as I said, will be of a great shame. Now, moving on, we've got the very latest on Kalvin Phillips. Now, Ben Jacobs on Twitter says that Kalvin Phillips, he wants to fight for his place at Manchester City next season. City still assessing and want a better feel of what he can offer the team and his development. 2 seasons it normally takes for Man City to get their answer, not one. So Kalvin Phillips is looking forward to next season and trying to develop and improve, and often is the case. Players have a better second season with City than they do in their first season. However, doesn't mean there's not interest out there. There is. West Ham, they're interested. Leicester City, they're interested as well. But Ben Jacobs says that Manchester City are having doubts over Leicester City being able to afford Kalvin Phillips this summer. So Kalvin Phillips may be set to stay at Manchester City beyond this summer. Now, moving on to the final transfer of the outs takes us on to a biggish update here on Bernardo Silva. Now, Rob Dawson at ESPN says Real Madrid, they're interested in Bernardo Silva this summer if they end up missing out on Jude Bellingham. Bernardo Silva is happy at Manchester City, but he is open to leaving. Manchester City, they're happy to sell should a sizable and suitable offer come in for Bernardo Silva this summer. PSG are the team being heavily linked. There's numerous reports out there over the last 24 hours suggesting that PSG are set to make their move for Bernardo Silva. City apparently have sat down with Bernardo Silva and his representatives and told his representatives that if he wants to move, they need to find the price that City are looking for, around 60 to 65 million euros. Now, Bernardo Silva has also done an interview. He won't speak about his future, said his focus right now is for the next couple of months with Manchester City to see what he can win with City come at the end of the season, remaining as professional as ever. Now, moving on to the ins, and our final transfer story to speak about is a little update on Jude Bellingham, which is definitely now developing into a very nice saga for the summer, and not one I'm expecting to come to a head very early in the summer transfer window like we had with Erling Haaland last summer. There's no release clause there. It does mean negotiations have to be done, and there's plenty of interest in Jude Bellingham. And Jude Bellingham hasn't made a decision on where he wants to go next, other than he's open to leaving Dortmund this summer. Dortmund are open to selling, but only if they receive a suitable offer, which is believed to be a minimum, so the bare minimum, 120 to 125 million euros. So a very expensive transfer, which Man City apparently don't have a problem with as long as they can sanction player sales to fund for that move, as City are looking towards their net spend, and Man City being a business that relies on its own income rather than investments from elsewhere. Now, the Telegraph, they're continuing to say City are favourites to sign Jude Bellingham. They see him as a replacement for Ilkay Gundogan. It's previously been reported that City are looking for player sales to fund for this move. Gundogan leaving Man City frees up a bit of wage structure, doesn't free up any funds for us to sign Jude Bellingham. However, keep a close eye on Bernardo Silva. Should he leave Manchester City, then there's a good chunk of money already to one side, ready to be put forward to Jude Bellingham. Now, there's still a long way to go in this transfer. Fees need to be agreed. They have to agree upon how the money is going to be paid in instalments and how that's going to work. A deal has to be agreed with the player and his representative, agent fees, wages. There's so many little complications with this transfer. Manchester City, though, firmly interested in Jude Bellingham. We previously have heard Liverpool, their interest cooling a lot. Real Madrid are thought to be taking Jude Bellingham very seriously, but like City, having a look at other alternatives as well. I have noticed over the last 24 to 48 hours that Manchester United's name also being chucked out there as well. However, Man United showing the most interest in Wolverhampton Wanderers midfielder Ruben Neves at this moment in time. So we'll see. City still favourites though to sign Jude Bellingham this summer. Still a long way to go. And as I said, a saga for me to really get my teeth into when we get onto them daily Manchester City transfer updates in June. So if you want to stay up to date every single day, first and fast on YouTube with the latest Manchester City transfer news, subscribe to my channel. It's free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on to be notified immediately for when I do upload. You don't want to miss a thing. Also, don't forget as well, social media links, they're in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen. If you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram, my email also in the description too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, TikTok link also in the description if you want to go and follow me on there. Also, don't forget to leave a thumbs up. 300 likes is the aim. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and do go and check out today's video sponsor, KitBag, and go and check out all the latest Manchester City merchandise, including this season's jersey, with plenty of great deals available. Go and check it out. Links and details there in the description. And do remember, when Man City's new kit launches, KitBag will have the availability there for you guys as long as you are quick. So do go and check them out. The link link is in the description, and I'll see you all again real soon for the next Manchester City video, which towards the end of the week we're going to be doing my loan report, running over 4 parts once more for you guys to look forward to, just in the process of getting that all planned and ready to be put out for you guys to enjoy. So I'll see you then. So I've been JSGC. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everybody's safe and well. Peace. Ciao for now.